Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Space Haven. We're back in the game here, and as you can see, we have finally managed to disassemble the starter station. It is complete. Well, it's saying there's something left to transfer. Oh, there's still hull scrap left to transfer. Okay, I thought I had it all done. I'm here all excited. I was like, "Ooh, I'm all finished." No, there's hull scrap left to transfer. So we got a little bit of scrap left to transfer. The undaunted progress here is done. It's complete. I have disassembled it and decommissioned it completely. There's nothing left but a shadow, a remnant, and a small platform. What I have done between episodes is, like I said, let these guys build like mad. I highlighted the whole build area. I highlighted it in portions until I got certain parts done, and then I just went ham and I said, there you go, build the rest all together. So all the rest of the hull is highlighted. Let's bring up the sketch thing here. The whole section of the hull is highlighted for build. I ordered all of the power cell parts and pieces and everything I needed down this one side to be finished with a priority set on getting these done. So hopefully they'll put the hull blocks in here rather than put them into actually building the hull. Once that's done, this is the shuttle pod here. If I can bring up build menu, we'll be able to see it. This is the shuttle pod. Once this is finished, I can decommission this assemblage here and rebuild it so that it mirrors this one over here. Shouldn't be too hard. It's just going to be move this pod out, move this storage pad in, put a few other things around, remove this pod and this storage pad completely, put in the second, the last airlock, relocate these power nodes, that sort of thing, put in this rest of this gear and the logistics spot. All of that has to go in over here. Once that's all done, this end will be finished. I have been slowly disassembling parts and pieces down here as I get other things built. I ordered the area that's going to be for the life support, hydroponics life support. And this area has been started. They've put in the machines. I've only ordered 3 gardens to actually be planted. I'm not going to get crazy and order everything yet. That will happen. Yes, I will go crazy. I also need to do is relocate the machines. All the machinery that's in here has to get relocated and put into a room down in this area here where it will be more isolated and in less of an area. I do need to finish emptying this section out and start putting in the proper engineering department. I'm almost done the research on the second tier power generator. When this is done, I need to focus on getting a couple of other things done. I need to make the CO2 processor and the tier 3 power generator. Both of those will need to be done, as well as the power nodes and the hyperdrives. So I'll probably do is I'll knock off the CO2 processor, the hyperdrive, the power node, and then the highest tier generator in that order. After that, it will be scanner and then weapons console, I think. The weapons console. So it'll be scanner, weapons console, and then the 2 turrets will probably get built. There is really nothing that is of concern that way with turrets. I mean, I don't normally go in guns blazing on these things, but sometimes it's handy to just blow up a pirate or discourage them from being stupid. I do want to get the microweaver, fibers, couch, and this done. All of this nutrition stuff has to be finished as well. So I may do is finish the botany research and then do the weapons. But that's where we're at. But since this whole section is finished, we are done with everything we're going to do in here. There's nothing left to take out, take apart, that kind of jazz. It's basically just a matter of letting these guys grind away on slowly putting these parts and pieces in. So I see no reason that we can't start thinking about warping out, except that we are excessively overweight. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize how overweight we are. We're almost double our weight capacity. So, yeah, jumping out might not be something that happens right this second, as I have to disassemble these power nodes and put in some additional hyperdrives. I did not realize how much material I had actually taken on board here. Again, I'm out of hull blocks and tech blocks. These are being used up as quickly as I can manufacture them. And manufacturing is something that we can do. All of our manufacturing machines are built. These things are making the power cells, and yeah, this thing is making, oh, it's chemical refinery. Yeah, I've got the refinery just kind of working on a series of different things as needed kind of deals. I need these taken down. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, I am ridiculously overweight. System hyperdrives. Let's see if we can shove a couple more of these things in here. Might be jammed because of those. Well, we'll see if 3 hyperdrive additionals can make it so that we can push. So I'm going to put these also on highest priority. There we go. We're waiting for Ridley to crank out a couple of power cells. I moved the 2 generators here because I needed this space to finish this, because they were sealing this off. Of course, that completely killed power to the entirety of the ship. So I literally throttled back all of the power nodes. Give me power nodes, please. Thank you. I throttled back all of the power nodes. I disconnected a whole whack of things. And hopes in hopes to actually get some stuff functioning. So I'll just quickly turn a few things back online here. Now that some of the systems are up and running, I still need to put another power node down in this corner, I think. I need a wall node down here to power this, to power these 2 Hyperium drives. We're at 64,000 units of weight that we can carry. We're still sitting at 88,000 units of weight, or 88,000 units, I guess. So we can carry 6,000. We're at 8,000. So we're just waiting for these last 2 units to build. And I need, great, thank you, research. Hyperdrive, I think, has to be my highest priority. Start replacing these old hyperdrives with the more powerful ones. You're always dancing around with the different abilities of your machines. Now, they have built a good chunk of the hull here. which you can't see unless, of course, you bring up something like temperature, oxygen. There we go. So this section of hull has been built. They're still grinding away on these other sections. Sorry for the screen flicker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a couple of recyclers and relocate all of the manufacturing facilities over into this corner across the hallway from here. Of course, the hallway has to get built once I get these storage units. All of this is just temporary stuff that has to get removed and relocated. I'm trying to get the last of this junk out of here. I'm going to relocate these mining pods and such out of here as well. I think I can finally move this guy. Yes, he can move up here to that hangar. And this shuttle can... This shuttle is gone. Did I relocate that shuttle already? Well, I must have. Okay, cool. So I can actually dismantle that shuttle pod. I don't need that. And there we go. There's our last. That brings us up to 7,000 units of weight. So we're still almost 2,000 units of weight overweight. But that's fine. We should be able to push this around now. So what we'll do is we will practice up our jumps and see what we can do. This one just needs some fuel. And we can jump away. Yes, undaunted progress will be abandoned and it will not be reclaimed. So there we have it. We are finally, after all of this time, leaving the starting sector. I'm going to go grab these resources just because I am a collectionist and I have to collect everything. Away we go. Okay, we've harvested all those resources. Let's continue moving onwards. We're going to leave this sector once and for all. And we're going to jump into this new section of space. Alright, let's see if we can find anything that might help us on our journeys. This looks like a civilian repair station. Oh, hello. First off, let's mine that base material. This is a repair station. Ooh, nifty. So how do I order service? What do I do? Just needed 295. So I mean, I would have to literally just scroll up until I hit 295. Is that what you're saying? Oh, it would go right past it, eh? But I could order just a small amount, like 50 or so. Or even just 10. What do I got for credits? 14,000 credits. Yeah, we'll do 50. We'll order 50. See what this gets us. Trade while we're at it. We'll see what kind of trades we can do with these guys. There we go. Just ordered a couple of trades with these guys. And I'm thinking maybe what we'll do is we'll also give them a phone call, see what happens, see what they say. Negotiate. Permission to visit. Oh, come on. No? Okay, well, we're not going to push it then. bunch of little builder guys, and they're just going to slap hull down wherever. But that's fine. I'll take whatever they put down. And that was all of the 50 service that I had ordered, eh? Wow, that really didn't buy me a whole heck of a lot of anything, did it? A little chunk of that side of the hull there. Oh, we'll wait for the second trade. As soon as they're done trading, we'll get ready to move on to the next thing. Yeah, so the building of the hull is kind of helpful, but it can get real expensive real quick. I mean, this would be a great way to nail it off if you had a good deal. We got a Merchant Federation coming into the area. I mean, I suppose I could linger just a few minutes longer. I'll just buy 20 more service while we wait. There we go. Let's see what kind of trades that Ergoliner has. And see if they have anything we can sell them. Wow, it's a whole party. We got the Military Alliance coming in to visit now. Again, it's not a big deal. You linger in an area for a while like this, and it lets your guys catch up on a lot of the building that needs to be done. Like, for example, they have actually almost finished building the entire saucer section, which is basically the last of the hull to be built. So which means I'm going to have to take a moment and go over everything and see what we can do. So let's do a trade with Military Alliance and see what kind of jazz they want to buy from me. And there we have it. We have completed the hull building. I did take off the two little pylons because this one broke off. I don't know if it was something that actually happened or if it just simply stopped rendering correctly or what, but it broke off. It no longer functioned. Now I suppose I could do, if I wanted the antenna, is just build something more like this, which is just would be a 2-wide thing, but I don't want the 2-wide so much. I mean, that would just be a piece of straight hull sticking out at that point, but I don't want the 2-wide because I actually want something that looks more like an antenna. So we're not going to do that. All right, military, what do you want? Probably wants to buy back whatever it was I just traded with them for less money than what I traded it for them for. Okay, well, I'm not sure what he wants, but hey, that whatever. Let's hit hyper jump, and we can move on. There we go. Let's jump down here. We got trading centers all over the place. This one, I don't know what that guy is, but this one here. This is a prison station. Okay, now there's one I haven't. This was one of the new ones that they have added in, the prison stations. These are obviously where they take captured pirates and other such things, which is kind of interesting. So we'll see if they have anything of interest to trade. There we go. quick little trade with them. Let's do a hail and see if they have anything interesting to say. I don't know if I can actually visit their station or whatnot, but we'll find out. Negotiate. Permission to visit. No? Oh, come on. We just want to say hi. No? Okay, fine. Last time. You're no fun at all. So what I'm going to do is take a moment here and do the layout, the building on the bridge, and we'll pick it back up here in a second. Okay, I've ordered a whole lot of construction. Basically, I've ordered the assembly of all of the different manufacturing machines. I didn't leave enough room in here for lights, so I'm just going to be relying entirely on wall lights. Was kind of an afterthought. I haven't put in any of the power nodes and such like that. That's all has to go in as well. I've ordered a small storage room, or a large storage room, I guess, and we're going to get rid of all of these random storage units that I have throughout the ship and get them centralized. I'm also going to order these to actually have material come in and be delivered. I might do, though, is delete a little bit of this wall here, and we will put in a door between manufacturing and storage as well. There's going to be a door here and a door here, which is why these lights are allocated for removal. Of course, until I get these storage units out of the way, because the wall is going to go right through the middle of these storage units. So until I get these out of the way, these guys have to walk all the way around all this jazz. I have also ordered the guest quarters, if you will. I can't really show it here because all these exclamation points, but it's seating, well, 6 double beds, so that's 12 guests that we will have space for. I put a single a small garden in here. I put a small medical facility in here. I put 2 toilets, a bunch of tables tight in close together. I'm going to have enough room to put in like a jukebox or something kind of in the middle of the floor that they can deal with, a jukebox and maybe an arcade machine or something that they can deal with, and that will be their entertainment area, and that's all they can do. Of course, the sleeping quarters are isolated from the living quarters, the habitat quarters. This area up here is going to become the crew, what do you call it, the crew recreation facilities. I haven't started ordering that. I need to put in the kitchens and all of that jazz has to go in. So that I still have to figure out. And 6 medical beds. I figure if I ever need more than 6 medical beds, then we have a serious issue. Usually 1 or 2 should be all I need. I haven't ordered these things to be relocated. I just literally ordered them to be placed. So once these start getting built, I will start removing these. So it'll be basically build this, delete that kind of thing. So yeah, I will order the rest of the crew habitat. I need to put in a door here as well. We're going to just delete these 2. I want 1 or 2. I suppose crew only needs 1 door. 1 wide door. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put in a standard wall, please, door. Standard door like that. And like I said, I still got to put in all the kitchen facilities and whatnot up here for the crew. I'm probably also going to do is drop a toilet or 2 over into on the one side so that they have a spot to go. And that's us getting a little bit closer, a little bit closer to what we need to build. So I'll let them work on those, and we'll just wait for this trade to go down here. and see what kind of trouble we can get into, because there's a lot of stuff I want built, and these little build bots are going to be running their heinies off until I can actually get the build bot room made, basically somewhere across the hall from the storage lockers I want to put in, build the little logistics bots as well. I mean, I've only got I think I've only got 4 right now ordered. Well, 3 ordered, 4 once I build this section up here, but I have to get these storage units built so I can actually empty all of these ones that have to be relocated. And these should be fairly easy to build. They're just literally waiting for blocks that I have in abundant supply. My goodness, I have come into the sector full of stations. This is hilarious. So what do we have here? We have a military ship we can trade with, hopefully. Ooh, you've got some energy scraps. I like the energy scraps. I'm running out of military trade resources. I trade them. I build the explosive ammunition to trade with the military because I get a good deal on it. Realistically, there's no other purpose for it. Because I don't really rely on combat so much for this ship. And because of the targeting jammer, I don't need it. But I do want to get a load of these energy scraps. So that works fine. We'll take those. And you know what? We'll do another trade. This is a trade station. Cool. What kind of trades can we do with a trade? Oh, yes, you will take my collar of imprisonment. Awesome. Haven't picked up too many more of those yet, but that's fine. Okay, yeah, we'll do that trade, and we're going to give them a hail and see what they have to say for themselves. And while we're doing that, we will grab ourselves a combat team, hopefully combat team. Negotiate permission to visit ship. Hey, awesome. Negotiate. Hey, can we do a shared vision? Oh, come on. Save me so much trouble. Alright. Alright, back. Says goodbye. Okay, we have a derelict over here. Of course, we're going to come and dock up on this. Kick everybody out, and let's go shoot this ship up a little bit. Fire floof. Fire floof, which seems to have self-destructed and has nothing on it of interest. So we're just going to grab all, select all, move all, salvage all. Salvage this, but leave it behind. Okay. Wait for these guys to reload the shuttle here. Send somebody off to all 4 corners, I guess. don't see anybody who looks like they are interested in chatting. Take one more look back at these guys. I don't see anything else up here. Yeah, there is nobody here that's interested in chatting. Okay, so we're just going to do is grab everybody, undraft everybody, and return back to our standard duty stations. Let them have some fun. Oh, there's something I haven't had before. The Military Alliance believes that they are looking for contraband on my ship under inspection. I'm kind of happily just allocating things here. Do I have any military people on my ship, or are these idiots just... Oh, they're just scanning me. Oh, okay, they're just giving me scans. That's fine. You can scan away all you want. If you get on my skin, I'm going to put you in a hole. See, if I scan them, of course, that becomes immediately hostile actions, which is kind of hilarious, but that's okay. The Military Alliance idiots think that they are some sort of police force of some sort. Kind of irritating. They're also stupid. As this is not necessarily a combat craft, you know, it's not exactly like I'm worried about it. But, yeah, right now I'm just ordering these storage levels here to actually bring the scrap, and this one is to bring the raw ores here. Is all I'm setting up. I'm going to have another one that's for bringing weapons and such in, so that I have that available, and then the rest of these are just going to be for whatever, and then I will order these to start emptying. I mean, right now the logistics are exceedingly overwhelmed, even with the little bots that can't even keep up. I'm still tearing apart this ship. There's crew members over here just working away, having fun. So we're just basically watching these little guys just run around like a bunch of ants. It's hilarious. They are slowly putting things together. It's kind of funny. I actually wasn't really paying attention, but I've actually ran out of infrablocks, of all things. I was surprised when I saw that. I was like, what? How am I out of infrablocks? But yeah, I'm out of infrablocks, so I have to start collecting that salvage. It's amazing how quickly you go through these, considering how many you have. It's like I was up to 100 and something of them, and now I'm down to none. And that's just starting on the building of the interior. I haven't started retrofitting or relocating any of this stuff here yet. And we're still slowly getting things built here. There we go. There's another. So we're going to select all. No more rule. This one, I want these weapons, and these are all bring here. And these are all no more rules. So they'll just stock them as they see fit. I'll do the fertilizer as well. That way I won't get a lot of junk in here, but I will make sure that this is the locker to come to for all of my weapons needs. I usually do that. I'll set one for weapons only, or one for weapons primarily, and then they will fill it up with weapons, especially when you start taking on pirates on a regular basis. You'll have lots of them. And then the other ones, I don't really care. They can just fill up with whatever junk I have. So we're going to let this run for a bit more here, and we'll pick it back up because the military has left. It's like they come and they go. Yeah. The military's left. We're just going to let this salvage continue, and we'll pick it back up here in a second. Ooh, we finished the research finally on the X1 hyperdrive. That's right, we can now start building the larger, more powerful hyperdrives. That's good. I need to work on that power node and that power chamber, and I really need to consider working on the CO2 processor. I need to get this built so I can work on improving the gardening. Right now, most of these guys are okay. Food-wise, however, keep running into shortage of food, and I believe ship-wide we have little or no actual food. So most of my crew are still living primarily on their deficiencies on proteins and whatnot. So they are relying heavily on the algae processor rather than the proper food. So I want to start getting that growing, the food going. I do need to also work on getting the forward part of the ship built here. So we're working on that. All right, we have finished clearing off that little ship. We're just going to hyper jump away and go check out the next station. And the next station is a little military alliance outpost. So let's see if we can trade with these guys and see if they got anything interesting to say. I'm going to hit the hail button while we're here. Alright, we just queued up 4 quick little trades with these guys. They're sending us a hail because, you know, reasons. And that's fine. Knowing military alliance, they probably want to trade me something that I've just traded them. Let's let these guys run a little bit faster here as we start queuing up some loading docks. Can only do 1 trade at a time because they've only got just this one little tiny station. Oh, they're sending an inspection. Will somebody please jump to the communications outpost? No, you'd rather work on research, would you? Oh, hold on. You guys just boarded my ship. You just boarded my ship, you nasties. Quit harassing my crew, jerk. Acts convincingly. Inspection time reduced. Yeah. Can you just get off my ships? Here's what we do when we get pirates on my ship. Oops, lock that door. Hey guys, that room's cold. You can finish that trade there, guy. Hold it. How did you get out? The door is supposed to be locked. Oh, that's not very nice. Okay, here's what we'll do. You're locked. You're locked. These 2 doors are locked. Is there anybody in that room with them? No? Vent closed. Hey guys. I don't know what's going on, but it seems to be a problem with the airflow. Probably put an air. Yeah, you'll put a suit on. Okay. And they went through a locked door. No, that's... I cannot remotely lock doors while under inspection. Oh, I see. I missed that note. Ah, that's dirty pool. That's dirty pool. That's fine. We'll just still wait for these trades to finish off here. Oops. Oh, gee, how about that? Nothing happened. Now get off my ship before I put a bullet in your skull. Trades that I'm in the middle of and you idiots are messing me up. I still wish you could tell it what cargo or what dock to actually use for the trade. Like, why didn't you use this one? It's literally right next to the station. You could almost soft dock to the station with it. One on the farthest side of the ship. I guess, yeah, multiple hardpoint docking station AI really needs to be worked on, like trade AI for these things. It's like I can't really order it to do just the trade on that one and block down every other every time, you know, because then the next time I come in I gotta switch it all for the one that I want trading on. It's kind of irritating. There we go. That's all that trade was. It really didn't have anything good to offer, so we're going to just prep for hyperjump here again. Okay, and the last station for the day, we're going to pop in here and send a crew over and take a look at this one little tiny ship and see what kind of good things they have to offer. Take everybody off, drop it down to a reasonably normal speed. Okay, I'll undraft everybody. This ship really doesn't have a lot of anything of interest on it, so we'll undraft that shuttle. And then what we'll do is we'll just loot and pillage. Take it all. Okay, there we go. We'll do this, and then that's going to do it for this episode. There really wasn't anything else on this ship that looked of interest to me. All I'm seeing now are exits from this one particular node. There's a star down, and that was it. Just one star down. Yeah, so I've got one star and then off to additional nodes. So maybe what we'll do is we'll jump onto that other star, and then we'll have a look at going on to one of the next nodes. So that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you're enjoying Space Haven, and I'll thank you all for watching. Good night for now.